Welcome back to our channel. With today's video, we will take an in-depth look at the mysterious disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. The mysterious disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 in March 2014 remains one of the greatest mysteries in modern aviation history. This tragic event shocked and fascinated the world as, despite intensive search and investigation, no definitive answer to the question of the fate of the plane and its 239 occupants has been found to date. In this video, we'll take an in-depth look at the events surrounding the disappearance of flight MH370 and examine the various theories and speculations that have emerged over the years. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 departed Kuala Lumpur International Airport in Malaysia as scheduled at 12:41 a.m. local time. The destination was Beijing, China. There were 239 people on board the Boeing 777-200ER, including passengers and crew members. The first few hours of the flight went smoothly and the aircraft reached its planned cruising altitude. But about 40 minutes after takeoff, the radar suddenly lost contact with flight MH370. The last communication signal emitted from the crew was the simple "all right, good night" as the aircraft exited Malaysian airspace and crossed into Vietnamese airspace. The aircraft then disappeared from radar, and there were no further signals from it. If you've enjoyed our content so far and want to make sure you don't miss any of our exciting new videos, then there's an easy solution. Subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot to us and it motivates us to create even better content for you. We are already looking forward to an ever-growing community, so let's continue with the video. The official investigation concluded that there were signs that the plane's communication system was intentionally turned off. The search eventually focused on a remote area in the southern Indian Ocean dubbed the Seventh Arc, based on available flight route data and presumed flight duration. However, despite extensive efforts, including the use of state-of-the-art sonar and robotic systems, the plane's wreckage has not been found. In the years following MH370's disappearance, numerous theories and speculations have been put forward about the aircraft's fate. Theory 1: pilot error or suicide. One of the most widely discussed theories about the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 is the possibility of pilot error or even suicide. This theory is based on a number of factors that occurred during the flight. The first thing you notice is that the plane's transponder was intentionally switched off. The transponder is an important communication and tracking system that allows air traffic controllers to track the precise position of an aircraft. Turning off this device may have been a deliberate act to prevent radar tracking. Furthermore, strange course changes were made during the flight. The plane changed course and flew over a remote region of the southern Indian Ocean, far from its planned flight path from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. These course changes did not appear to be caused by technical problems, but were programmed intentionally. Another suspicion arises from the background checks of the pilots. The main suspect was Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, who had many years of experience as a pilot. He was reported to have taken various unusual actions in the weeks leading up to the flight, including deleting files on his home flight simulator. Some believe these actions could be indicators of psychological problems or suicidal intentions. However, it is important to note that despite intensive investigations, no concrete evidence of intentional action by the pilots was found. Investigators were unable to determine any motive or rationale for such an act. Overall, the theory of pilot error or suicide remains speculative and controversial. Many family members of the passengers and experts doubt this theory, pointing out that there are still many unanswered questions that make it difficult to reach a final conclusion. The search for MH370 and investigations continue, and hopefully more information will come to light in the future to solve this tragic mystery. Theory 2: technical failure. Another theory that could explain the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 involves a possible technical failure. In the history of aviation, there have been cases when aircraft disappeared or crashed due to serious technical problems. One scenario that has been discussed is a sudden drop in cabin pressure. Such an incident could cause the pilots to lose consciousness and cause the aircraft to deviate from its course. This could explain why the plane deviated from its planned flight path. Another possible technical failure concerns the aircraft itself, particularly the electrical systems. If there had been a widespread power outage, the aircraft's communication systems and navigation instruments could have been affected. This could have caused the aircraft to take an incorrect course. However, it is important to note that the Boeing 777 used for MH370 is considered one of the safest aircraft in aviation history. The likelihood of a widespread technical failure is extremely low. In addition, extensive research has been carried out on the wreckage, and records found to look for evidence of technical problems. But so far, no convincing evidence has been found to indicate a technical failure. Theory 3. Third-party kidnapping. Another theory is that the plane was hijacked by a third party, possibly for political or terrorist motives. This theory has been widely discussed in the media as there are precedents for such hijackings in aviation history. A possible hijacking may have resulted in a forcible takeover of control of the aircraft, forcing the pilots to deviate from their original flight route. There was also speculation about a possible cargo on board, which may have attracted interest from a third party. However, the search for MH370 has not revealed any clear evidence of a third-party hijacking. Despite intensive efforts by investigators from various countries and secret services, no relevant clues to motives or perpetrators were found. Theory 4. Landing on an unknown island. Another speculative theory is that the plane may have landed on a remote island or location. This theory is based on the fact that some wreckage from MH370 washed up at various locations in the Indian Ocean. Some believe the plane may have landed on a small island to hide the attempt, or made an emergency landing in a remote bay. However, this theory is considered extremely unlikely by experts, as there is no evidence of such an incident that could be kept secret for months or years. The search for MH370 has focused on the southern Indian Ocean, where the plane is believed to have crashed. However, despite extensive efforts, only limited wreckage material has been found, and the exact location of the crash remains unclear. Theory 5. Alien or UFO involvement. Finally, there is an extremely unlikely theory that suggests that the disappearance of MH370 could be due to the involvement of extraterrestrial life forms, or UFOs. This theory is based on pure speculation and has no scientific basis. There is no evidence or indication that extraterrestrial forces were involved in the plane's disappearance. Most experts and investigators consider this theory to be completely absurd and reject it. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 has had a far-reaching impact on the aviation industry and safety protocols worldwide. It has led to increased efforts to improve aircraft communications and surveillance, particularly over remote areas such as the southern Indian Ocean. The introduction of real-time tracking technologies and the revision of security procedures are some of the measures taken after this incident. Despite all these measures and efforts, the fate of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 remains unknown to this day. The passengers' family members and the public continue to wait for answers and hope that one day the mystery can be solved. In the meantime, the disappearance of MH370 will be remembered as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in aviation history, reminding us how much we still have to learn about the mysteries of the skies and oceans. Dear friends of the mysterious, thank you for watching. I hope you were as fascinated by this video as I was. If you are interested in even more exciting revelations and mysterious adventures, then we would be happy if you subscribe to our channel. Also, let us know in the comments section which mysterious mystery or unsolved mystery you would like to see next on our channel. Your ideas and suggestions are really important to us and help us create content that interests you. Your support and feedback means so much to us, and I look forward to venturing into the depths of the unknown with you. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next mystery.